What's going on, everybody? It's Mike, and today I'm going to do an unboxing and installation video for the Worx Landroid Anti-Collision System. All right, so like anything, comes with instructions, but it's a simple install, I hope. Here it is. Pretty simple. It's pretty weighty too. Pretty hefty, it seems solid. And here are the screws and the bolts, or the screws and the hex wrench to install it. And that is it. Pretty simple unboxing. I got my Landroid here. So I got the WR50, which is the 2-year-old model. Okay, so now that we have the Landroid, we have our ACS, we have our screws. What you're gonna do is this right here, you can kind of see it on top. This is where it's actually gonna go. So in order to pop that out, and don't mind my Landroid, it's dirty, but you have to pop out this little piece right here. So take a screwdriver, and actually you pop it from where the wire goes in, you pop it from that direction. So you don't really need a screwdriver, but instructions say to have a screwdriver. And then what you're going to do is you take the screwdriver, you push down till you meet resistance, and you just give it a quick pop. And that should pop it out. It didn't on me yet. So, all right, popped it out. And then you flip it back over. Well, damn it, it didn't pop it out. All right, let me try that again. And if you notice, I'm getting dirt everywhere. I use this every day. I love my Landroid. It is great. Okay. So, as you feel in there, you really can't see it. You have to actually do it yourself, but there's little like cross beams, little metal beams in there, but there's a couple holes in there, and you got to make sure you get your screwdriver between one of those holes or down one of those holes. Let me. There we go. Give it a good sharp pop, and okay, there it came out. And so then once it pops out, you just go ahead and push this back down, close it, and then flip this back over. And here's the piece. Fits right in here, but we're going to put the ACS on, so I'm not too worried about it anymore. And then what you're going to do is you have the 2 wires. Let me see if I can center this. So 2 plugins and 2 wires here. So one looks like a 4-pin connector, and one's an 8-pin connector. And you just match them up to the right plugins. Okay, so one thing that I didn't see in the manual and whatnot was that there's a plastic piece in here, I'm assuming so that the wires don't get wet or anything like that. So what you need to do is you need to pull these out before you can install the other piece, the ACS. So what you do with these is you just push down on the little lock tab and then pull it out. And then you have your ACS. Just match up the 4-pin and the 6-pin to the right holes. So 4-pin is going to go in. So it's going to go like this with the eyes forward. So let me try to install it that way. All right. Goes in, locks in place. You can hear it snap. And then this one does the same thing. That one didn't snap. Okay, there we go. There it snapped. And then you just kind of put the wires down in there. Try to get them to fit the best you can. And then this will just sit right in the hole. Like that. All right, so in my opinion, Worx could have done a better job of making more room in there for cable management. The connectors are kind of long, and you know, a right angle connector would have been easier to tuck them away instead of the two long straight pieces. And long is, it's relative, obviously. The cavity is not very big in here. There's 2 posts sticking up in the middle of the cavity where the screws go into. And so trying to wrap the wires around those and tuck the plastic pieces, the long plastic pieces in. I found it difficult, obviously, but they're in there now. And now I'm just trying to get the screws to screw into the posts. I don't know if they're cross-threaded or if they're just plastic and I'm making my own threads as I go, but a little bit of resistance. I guess that's a good thing. That means they're not going to come loose. Unless I cross-threaded it, and then that's a bad thing. But once they're in, I don't imagine I'm going to be taking these out. Okay, and just screw them down tight. All right, and there you have it. So now you got a spare plastic piece, which I'm probably just going to throw away. Here it is. So these shoot out little lasers, radar, whatever. It says it's automatic. It says it's automotive grade. It can identify objects 8 inches in front of the Landroid and 5 inches tall. So I'm going to do a follow-up video to this one where I actually test it to see how it does. Okay, after we installed the ACS, you don't have to do anything special to get it to recognize it. All right, once you go to your Landroid, it's automatically gonna recognize it. And you can see on this one that in the upper right, it has the ACS in orange, which means I have it installed. And that's it. Pretty simple, pretty easy install. And that's it, pretty easy install. Like I said, it should have been a lot quicker. I had a little bit of trouble with the wires and all that, but hopefully it works out. So if you got some good information, go ahead and like this video. And if you want to see the follow-up test of the actual ACS, go ahead, subscribe so you get notified when I post it. And until next time, have a great day.